This is a test. This is a test. It appears to be working. This is a test. I don't quite understand why.
What is up guys, Tech James here. In this video, ArrowZoom actually sent me over gamers. These things absorb sound. They're also fire resistant as well, so you don't have to worry about those like setting on fire or anything. And yeah, they're actually pretty cool. So let me just show you the ArrowZoom website right now and we can have a look at all of the products on here. So the ones that I chose were actually grey and black. So I'm going to do this kind of tile effect that looks like this. I got 12 pieces altogether, so I got 6 black and 6 grey. But as you
Hey, what's up? It's Pat here. We're in the brand new studio, building it out, and we're trying to reduce the echo in the room. Now, have you ever seen these little egg crate sort of foam acoustical panels? They're really thin, they're flimsy, they pack really nicely, but do they actually work? Hey, what's up? It's Pat here. Here are 24 of them, and so this will take some time for it to sort of grow, but all right, so now that we have let these sit for a while, they've expanded, they're about the right size, we're putting some sort of just carpentry tape on the back to create a little double-sided stickiness. And then we're gonna put them on cardboard that's the same shape as our professional acoustical panels, and then we'll put them up on the walls, and it'll be easy to stick them and see if they actually help out or not. Which comes from Audimute, which provides actually how much it can help kind of response. So I'm really excited to put these guys up. And as you can see, no, actually, good question. Soundproofing means reducing the amount of sound that transfers from one room to another. So that's another issue besides echo. This is for echo reduction. That's a very common thing to get mixed up. But soundproofing is like if we want to make sure the people who walk in the hallways like don't make sound in here, and also pretend to really do anything. So we want to put them up on the walls ahead of where most of the voice will come from, and I'm going to be doing. Hey, this is Pat Flynn from smartpassiveincome.com. Okay, now I'm positioned in the desk that I'm going to be doing a lot of my podcasting and live streaming from. So I want to get to. All right, so this is the test using the cheap foam acoustical panels on the wall. Here we go. Hey, this is Pat Flynn from smartpassiveincome.com. Hey. But we did spend some time measuring them and playing around with different color schemes. Anyways, it doesn't really matter if they look nice. How do they sound? Let's test it. So here we go. Hey, this is Pat. Test, and let's have one more listen, back to back to back, and then back to back to back. So here we go. Let's listen. Hey, this is Pat Flynn from smartpassiveincome.com. 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 So I don't know if you heard it, but the difference to me was as clear as night and day. From 0 acoustical panels to the foam, the small thin ones, not that much of a difference. You could hear a little bit of a difference, but not too much. But wow, with these professional acoustical panels from Audimute, definitely the way to go, especially if you're going to have more permanent setup. So let's talk pricing really quick before I let you go, and I'll talk a little bit more about what we're doing with this other side of the room here. So the acoustical panels, obviously at $1 per panel. We had about 48 of them, so you're talking $50 for a setup like that. Now, there are a number of people that I know who have taken those and have done some interesting things, creating boxes out of wood and other scraps to kind of create some air gaps and actually have a very similar feel to what you have here. But I know if you're like me, you don't have those kinds of skills. So it may be worth investing in a more professional acoustical setup like this. You don't need to cover the entire room, as you can tell, to have a significant difference with reducing that echo and the sound bouncing around the room and getting back into your microphone. So the price per panel from Audimute was about $77. So you're thinking about 6 to have maybe in a room of about 150, 170 square feet, about $450, and that's a pretty wise investment, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of content creation on podcast and or videos. Okay, now we
Thanks for watching TechWiki. Click the subscribe button, then enable notifications with the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos.
So maybe the teacher never called on you when you were a kid. Or maybe you're that person who's always dropping zesty jokes in a group chat that no one seems to laugh at. Anyway, whatever the reason, you've been searching for a platform where people might finally listen to you, so you turn to game streaming. And while you might have watched our previous episode on the kind of PC you need to stream, one detail we left out was the important but either strong quality or cause undesirable electrical noise. So in the same way that people who are really serious about music might use a separate headphone amp rather than relying on their motherboard's audio jack, the audio